INTJ Architect Mastermind is a very unique personality type who selects their relationships and potential partners in a very specific way. They can live on good terms with some personality types and really don't click with the other ones. Here is the INTJ's compatibility with analyst types. INTJs and analysts. INTJs and analysts, which include other types such as INTPs, ENTJs, and ENTPs, can have a strong level of compatibility due to their shared analytical nature and desire for strategic thinking. One key factor in the compatibility between INTJs and analysts is their mutual appreciation for logic, objective decision-making. They both enjoy analyzing data, patterns, and systems to find the most efficient and effective solution to a problem. This shared approach to decision-making can help them work well together on projects or in professional settings. However, there can be some potential challenges in the compatibility between INTJs and analysts. For example, their shared analytical and strategic nature can sometimes lead to a lack of focus on interpersonal dynamics and relationships. They may need to be mindful of each other's emotional needs and work to build a supportive and communicative partnership. Overall, the compatibility between INTJs and analysts depends on their ability to balance their similarities and differences and to communicate effectively. Number 1. INTJ and INTJ. INTJs have a lot in common with each other, which can make for a highly compatible relationship. They both have a strong drive for personal and professional success, and they share a similar way of thinking and approaching problems. However, the similarities between two INTJs can also lead to conflicts in the relationship. Both partners may have a tendency to become too focused on their own goals and interests, which can make it difficult to compromise or make decisions together. Another potential challenge is that both INTJs can be highly independent and self-sufficient, which can make it challenging to rely on each other for emotional support or social interaction. They may need to make a conscious effort to prioritize spending quality time together and fostering a strong emotional connection. But despite these potential challenges, two INTJs can have a highly fulfilling and successful relationship if they are willing to work together and communicate openly. They may benefit from setting clear expectations and goals for the relationship, as well as regularly checking in with each other to ensure that their needs are being met. They may also benefit from engaging in shared hobbies or activities that allow them to bond and connect on a deeper level. This could include pursuing intellectual pursuits, traveling, or exploring new experiences together. Overall, the compatibility between two INTJs depends on their ability to balance their similarities and differences and to communicate effectively. With effort and commitment, they can create a strong and fulfilling partnership. Number 2. INTJ and INTP. INTJ and INTP personalities share a lot of similarities, but they also have some fundamental differences that can impact their compatibility in a romantic relationship. One of the biggest similarities between INTJs and INTPs is their shared passion for intellectual pursuits and deep thinking. They both enjoy exploring complex ideas and theories, and they can engage in stimulating conversations for hours on end. However, INTPs are typically more analytical and logical than INTJs, while INTJs are more focused on strategy and execution. This can lead to some differences in the way they approach problem-solving and decision-making. Another key difference between INTJs and INTPs is their emotional style. INTJs tend to be more stoic and reserved, while INTPs are more open and introspective. This can create challenges in the relationship, as INTPs may feel frustrated by INTJs' lack of emotional expression, while INTJs may feel overwhelmed by INTPs' emotional intensity. Despite these differences, INTJs and INTPs can have a highly compatible relationship if they are willing to work together and communicate effectively. They can benefit from engaging in shared hobbies or activities that allow them to bond and connect on a deeper level, such as engaging in philosophical debates or pursuing creative projects together. They may also need to be mindful of each other's emotional needs and work to create a safe and supportive environment where they can both express themselves freely. Overall, the compatibility between INTJs and INTPs depends on their ability to balance their similarities and differences and to communicate effectively. With effort and commitment, they can create a strong and fulfilling partnership based on mutual respect, intellectual curiosity, and emotional connection. Number 3. INTJ and ENTJ. INTJs and ENTJs can be highly compatible due to their similar personalities and shared focus on strategic thinking and achievement. Both types are highly analytical and logical, with a strong drive to succeed in their careers and personal goals. However, their strong personalities and desire for control can also lead to power struggles and conflicts within the relationship. Both types may be highly opinionated and assertive, and may struggle to compromise or take a step back when necessary. It is important for INTJs and ENTJs to recognize and respect each other's strengths and weaknesses, and to work together to balance their dominant personalities. Communication is key in this type of relationship, and both partners need to be willing to listen to each other's perspectives and find solutions that work for both of them. Another potential area of conflict is emotional expression. Both INTJs and ENTJs can struggle with expressing their emotions and may prioritize logic and reason over empathy and compassion. This can lead to a lack of emotional connection and understanding in the relationship. However, with effort and patience, INTJs and ENTJs can learn to balance their analytical minds with their emotional needs. They may benefit from engaging in activities or hobbies that allow them to relax and connect on a more personal level, such as travel, art, or physical exercise. Overall, INTJs and ENTJs can make a powerful and successful couple if they are willing to work together to balance their personalities and build a strong emotional connection. With mutual respect, communication, and understanding, they can achieve great things both personally and professionally. If you are enjoying our content, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Number 4. INTJ and ENTP. INTJs and ENTPs can have a dynamic and stimulating relationship due to their shared interest in exploring ideas and possibilities. Both types are highly analytical and enjoy abstract thinking, which can lead to fascinating and in-depth conversations. They also have a strong drive to achieve their goals and can be highly successful in their careers and personal pursuits. However, their differences can also lead to conflicts in the relationship. INTJs are more reserved and private, while ENTPs are outgoing and enjoy socializing. INTJs are more focused on implementation and getting things done, while ENTPs may be more interested in exploring multiple options and considering different perspectives. It is important for INTJs and ENTPs to recognize and respect each other's strengths and weaknesses. Communication is key in this type of relationship, and both partners need to be willing to listen to each other's perspectives and find solutions that work for both of them. ENTPs may need to understand that INTJs need more alone time and space to recharge, while INTJs may need to understand that ENTPs enjoy socializing and trying new things. Another potential area of conflict is decision-making. INTJs prefer to carefully consider all options and make a decision based on logic and analysis, while ENTPs may be more comfortable taking risks and trying new things. This can lead to tension and disagreements, especially if the decision involves a high level of risk or uncertainty. However, with effort and compromise, INTJs and ENTPs can learn to balance their different approaches to life and decision-making. They may benefit from engaging in activities or hobbies that allow them to explore new ideas and possibilities while also achieving concrete goals. Overall, INTJs and ENTPs can have a challenging and stimulating relationship if they are willing to work together to balance their personalities and find common ground. With mutual respect, communication, and understanding, they can achieve great things, both personally and professionally. These videos will be really helpful for you.